welcome back to Live Life with Love with me, Lisa. I hope you guys are having an amazing year so far. I've had a very busy 2 weeks and I'm really sorry I didn't post last week. I was really hoping to start off the year, boom, with a video and keep doing a video throughout the year, and that just did not happen. So my goal is still to do one every week, even though the past couple times has been every other week. I'm still trying to fit it into my schedule. Also, I want to do a side note real quick because my camera, I lost my stand for my camera, so it's kind of on like a wobbly fence. So if I wobble too much because I'm walking around, I do apologize. I'm trying to hold still. It's really hard for me to hold still. I am trying to hold still for the camera so that I'm not shaking it around. So I do apologize, guys, if the camera wobbles. It's on like a rickety pile at the moment. I want to talk about the good things that, well, anything that I've heard this week. I've heard there was a mudslide in Montecito. I've heard that yesterday Russia was negative 80. I heard 89 degrees was the final count, which is freezing and almost the coldest day they've ever had. They had one that was negative 90 degrees in, I think it was like 1937. So definitely the coldest day, one of the coldest days in Russia. And it has been a relatively cold winter. I mean, we've had a day with negative 29 degrees already. But today is just a lovely 23 degrees, so I'll take that. So I kind of want to hop on my resolutions train because everybody's still talking about resolutions. And I gotta be honest, guys, I haven't done anything for mine. So my last resolution was the note jar. And I was really, really excited about that because I really wanted to do that. I felt that having good thoughts throughout the week was important. So I went to go find a jar for note jar, and I couldn't find a jar. But as I went into the store, I saw the holiday section, which is now currently set up for Valentine's Day. And being an absolute fan of Valentine's Day, I decided I would shop there for things. So I found this cute little mailbox here that says love, and it's even got this like little flag, which is really cute. I can't get it to stay shut though. Mostly it's for Valentine's Day cards for like kids and stuff. They can stick it in their cubby and kids can put Valentines in them. But I thought, what better way than to keep my good things jar as a heart thing, especially when it's for this channel as well. So I did. I got it, and I looked for heart, like blank heart Valentines, because I was hoping that would, I was hoping that they'd have blank Valentines that people could write on, and they don't. But I'm not going to read what I've already done because I want, when I look at this at the end of the year and go, I've got mail, and I do my good thing jar episode that I'm planning on doing, there's things that surprise you guys. But I am gonna, and I might do more than one a week if I can find more than one a week. But I wanted to share with you guys the one that I did for this week, which was yesterday, the 16th. I saw a movie with my mom. It was The Greatest Showman, and the movie lived beyond my expectations. I follow Colton Hayes on Twitter, and he's been talking about the song This Is Me and that movie, and that wasn't what made me want to watch it, but it was nice to see someone else talking about it and enjoying the movie too. But it took like foreshadowing and cliches to like a whole new level, which is really awesome because I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but spoiler alert if you haven't watched it. Like the whole introducing the second woman, I was really afraid like that Hugh Jackman's character was going to cheat, and I was glad they didn't go down that road. And introducing the Zac Efron and Zendaya's characters, you kind of thought the cliche that maybe he'd be the one to back away. I love that she was, and that when he ran to save her, she ended up being fine, and he was the one that needed to be saved, and that's when she realized that, she loved him too, and couldn't live without him, and that was like my best moment in the entire movie was those two right there. I love love, guys, okay? Just back up. I love love. So that was the last of my resolutions. Also, while I was shopping, I know you guys have been noticing me playing with this stupid scarf. First off, I'm not used to things hanging off my neck, so it's a little bit funky. But I realized that Valentine's Day is only 4 weeks away. I figured I'd wear one to celebrate each week towards Valentine's Day. And I really hope that you guys like Valentine's Day with me. If anybody knows me, they know that Valentine's Day is my absolute favorite holiday. And for so many reasons it is. I love Christmas. You know, that's my second favorite holiday. It was something I did with my grandmother, and the spirit of giving and loving is very strong in the spirit of Christmas. So that's one of the reasons I love it so much. But Valentine's Day is my absolute favorite because it is literally a holiday to celebrate love. You take the whole day to celebrate the ones you love. And I don't think you could ask for, you know, anything better than that. I feel like love is so underrated. And, you know, my capacity for love grows every day. I try to be more open-minded. I'm not perfect. I don't claim to be perfect. But I do try and spread love and to not judge people. And my mom and I were actually talking about this the other day. The thing is that we were talking about my niece's bus driver. And he actually used to be my bus driver when I was a kid. And he is also related to my niece. It's her great uncle. And, you know, so I grew up having him around. He's funny, but I've been to his church a couple times. And there's a lot of condescending, looking down your nose kind of people. And I understand. I've been in a church before. I grew up in the Church of the Nazarene. And, you know, I understand people get so focused. And when you go to church, you become focused on a belief. And if you guys remember in my very first video, I said that love is blind, but so is hate. And it's still very true. You can become so focused on what you believe is right that you hate unknowingly. And my mom asked me, anyways, the bus driver is also the pastor, one of the pastors at the church. And my mom wanted to know how this wonderful man, because he's an amazing person, can preach to a church with people that are so condescending. And I told her, you can't judge a church by its pastor. I know it's very easy to, but you can have 10 different people read the same Bible verse and get 10 different interpretations of the Bible verse. So, I mean, and he's not the only preacher, so you can't say. Also, some people say going to the altar to, you know, confess your sins. I always found that something hard to do because you're going in front of other people. You are going and saying, I have something I'm dealing with, I'm struggling with, something I feel like I need to be better at. You're publicly going to, everybody's watching you. You're going to an altar in front of everybody saying, I need help. And that is a really, really hard thing to do. But I had an aunt that did that every week. She'd go up to the altar and she'd pray during prayer. And you can't say, you don't know what's going on in their lives. I'm trying to not stay on a pedestal here, but you don't know what's going on in their lives. You don't know why they're going up there. You don't know why people think the way they do. And you can't judge the way people act by other people. And yes, I do believe that a preacher has influence, because I've been under that influence before, and that is why I choose just to celebrate love and equality more than an actual religion, because I feel that it is so easy to get wrapped up in the specifics, and I'd rather not be in the specifics. I'd rather say, hey, your opinion is your opinion, I have my opinion, but I'm going to love you anyway. I'm going to respect you and support you in whatever you feel you need to do. But it was, I don't know if I'm making any sense to you guys at this point, but it was something my mom and I had talked about, and it made me really happy to talk about it, because it showed myself. I really do care about people, and I don't think you can judge someone by someone else. You need to see them for who they are and still respect them. You don't have to you don't have to like them, but you still have to respect them and the fact that they come from an entirely different background than you. I really hope that you guys help me spread the love, and I've actually been slightly disappointed because my views have been going down, and I've only earned 1 subscriber by starting this series since October, which is a little disheartening, or however you say it, but I'm not going to let it get me down, because I originally started this channel not to get views, not to get subscribers, even though that would be great because that would help me spread love more. I did it because I want to try and spread love and happiness to those that I can. It's not as possible if I don't get views, but it is something that I want to do. I want to spread love, and I want people to see that there are people out there that are above the hate. People out there that just want people to be happy. I'm hoping I'm not the only one. I'm really hoping that somebody sees this video and decides to share it and, get people to watch it, and if you guys think I need to change something in my video, please do. Once again, if you want me to talk about something, because I hate having nothing to talk about but myself, I feel a lot of this with stuff about me, and it makes me feel very selfish. I would love to fill it with things about other people, or things that I can relate to, or if you guys want me to talk about things like with the bus driver, different views on that, things you guys think where love has been taken out of the picture. So please post them. If you're on Twitter, use the hashtag #LiveLifeWithLove, and I can find it there. Usually there are a few other people that use the hashtag, but mostly it's me. And I haven't actually gotten anything from that. And if you're following me from my Facebook, I hope you guys are posting on the one I link and not shared ones, because then I can't see them. So please, you guys, I do want to talk about a lot more, and I'm hoping that this is the year that we can spread love and help realize that we are united. As for what I want you guys to write this week, I want to know what you guys think about my new opening. It was hard because I did want... Love is my religion. It'll always be my religion. I love love, and I want to spread love and help people realize that there is love out there, even if you don't think you have any. But I wanted to change it because, first off, the shots of me in that video are from over 6 years ago. Not quite 6.5, but are from 6 years ago. And to realize that I hadn't changed that much in 6 years was pretty intense. But to realize my views hadn't changed made me feel so wonderful. But this song, it is a Christian song, Bleed the Same, by Mendiza. And I love it to pieces. I think it's a wonderful song. I think that it gets the point across very well. We are all the same on the inside, and that is what we need to look at, to be there, support each other. And the world could use a lot more love right now. Alright, I promise I am done with my ranting, and I do hope you guys have a wonderful, amazing week. Please put in the comments below whether you like my new opening. Share my video. Help me spread the love this year, because now is the time when we need it most. And it doesn't take anything. It doesn't cost any money. It just takes your time. So without further ado, from my heart to yours, lots of love. Bye, guys.